A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Mark. Some people brought Jesus a deaf man who had difficulty in speaking and begged him to place his hand on him. Jesus took him off by himself, away from the crowd. He put his fingers onto the man's ears and, spitting, touched his tongue. Then he looked up to heaven and then to the ground. He said to him, "Be opened." At once, the man could hear again. He was freed from the speech problem and began to speak plainly. Then he ordered them strictly not to tell anyone, but the more he ordered them not to, the more they spoke about it. The people were really amazed at what had happened and said, "He's done everything well. He makes the deaf hear and the mute speak." The Gospel of the Lord. Today we hear about a miracle that happened when Jesus helped a deaf man hear and speak. Now, during the time that Jesus was on earth, most people believe that if you had a disability, that you had done something wrong, or your parents had done something wrong, or you were sinful, or there was some reason for it. It was your fault. It wasn't just because it was there. Now, of course, today we know that people with disabilities, it's not their fault. Jesus took the time to have a moment with the man before he did anything. First, he communicated with the man in a way the man could understand. That was welcoming. We are called to welcome people and communicate with people the way they will understand. And instead of announcing, "I'm going to touch your ears and you will hear," Jesus put his finger in his ears. And then he touched his tongue and he used his eyes to communicate that he was looking to heaven. He's looking to God to help. The man understood, he trusted in Jesus, and then gained hope for the future. So this miracle shows us that Jesus provides hope, he provides compassion and healing for whatever it is that's bothering us. Even if we don't know how to fix it, if we just have the hope of Jesus, sometimes that helps. The deaf man experienced it personally, and the community around him also saw what happened. And they were so moved and so filled with hope that they couldn't even help but to spread the word. Jesus had compassion for that man. He communicated with him in a way he would understand. He helped him get better. The man and all those who saw what Jesus did were filled with hope. We do the same thing when we help others, even when we're not comfortable. So we are being called to help others, and by helping others, we are showing compassion and hope, just like Jesus did when he was here on earth.